So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mbappe goes short. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davids does well to get it back. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, terrible pass. Opts to play it back. Hakimi chooses to go crossfield. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Zakaria, Sané, and here's Nunez. Davids. Messi, and he's been shifted off it. Gvardiol. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Davids. Now it's Mbappe. A probing pass. Great ball. And a chance! Nunez made a good run there. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Still goalless. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Sané. Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Zakaria. Now it's Hazard. Threads one in. Chance! Sané. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sané has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Vitinha, and here's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Davids, and it's been played through. Nunez is on it, and the shot! Goal! Galatasaray! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Galatasaray are in. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Barella touches it back. Vitinha! And it's hit the woodwork and out! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vitinha.
Galatasaray can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now he's got space here, and this is Sané. Barella. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. That has ended up in no man's land. That's good vision. Has a shot! And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Hakimi gets across and deals with it.
1 minute added time.
This looks promising. And it's Vitinha. And this is Hazard. Saliba deals with that comfortably. And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
Galatasaray really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Galatasaray go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. There's the start of the second half. Back towards the middle. Vitinha, and he's picked it up out wide. It's Asa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Swings in across.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And it's been taken short. Well read, and the danger is averted, and it's skewed away. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Mbappe. Vardiol. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. Barella. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sané does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, well measured. Sané! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Galatasaray are 2 up early in the second half. Gvardiol. Gvardiol. And Reinders. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Saliba. And the counter is on. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Sané. Played in by Sané. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Sané. And Sané! And again the keeper stands strong. Messi. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Mbappe. Reinildo gets into some big header! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's there to get it away. Davids. Reinildo. Nice sequence of passes, this. Nice interception, well timed. Barella.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Sané. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. And here's Mbappe. Incoming delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, they can break here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's been played through. He's picked his way through. It carries far too far and out of play. Barella. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Davids. Oh, that's a fine interception. Out towards the flank. Now it's Sané. It's a loose ball. Delivers with whip. Mbappe!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And it's Davids. Oh, super ball!
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Messi. Barella. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Lukumi. Reinders. And it's Vitinha. He's in a great position here. Real chance! Davids. Mbappe. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, delightful ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And time is up. Galatasaray are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Darwin taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Galatasaray against Arsenal.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball.
Osimhen! Goal! Galatasaray! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So, a breakthrough already. Wan-Bissaka. Osimhen. That's been slipped through. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Robertson. And Owen! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now he's got space here. Koundé attempts a clearance. And it's Eze. That's good running with the ball. Eze. This is promising. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it out wide. And he's had it nicked away. Wan-Bissaka. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Eze. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Osimhen. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Just eases him off the ball. Davids. Half an hour played now. And it's Zakaria. He has a look up.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Koundé with a definite fell there. Van de Ven. And it's Zakaria. Passing is crisp and sharp. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zakaria. Andre Nildo. Barella. And it's lofted through here. Rijkaard clears. Now it's Batistuta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Eze. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. Chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Owen has created one goal already.
There will be 1 minute
Renildo.
added time.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Owen puts his foot on the gas. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Just. And it's half-time here. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And we come to
Galatasaray absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Galatasaray are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 18, Owen. Coming on the field is
And
number
the action
11,
is back underway.
Sane.
Now it's Mbappe. Renildo. There's a sharp little ball here. Galatasaray, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Davids aims beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a sharp pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe! Davids. Barella. Now it's Osimhen. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Davids. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
And the shot! He's kept it out, just.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Sane goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Batistuta. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aim forwards. Davids. It's come to nothing.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Galatasaray still have the cards to affect this game. Barella, that's an imaginative pass. Face to face with the keeper. That's going to go a long way. And it's Reynildo. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Crosses it in. And he's taking no chances there. De Jong. And that has left him in a heap. Sane powering forward here. Sane stood his ground, takes the shot! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Can he get it through? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. De Jong. Yamal. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Knocks it into space. Eze is wide and looking to get onto this. Saliba tries to clear. Galatasaray are almost home and dry now. Oh, that is a nice touch. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. And it's Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Batistuta. Galatasaray needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Danger averted for now. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's it. Galatasaray, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
And
Your
if you
final
do
thoughts,
have a
Jim?
chance today,
I think we
please
just saw
take
a
some
team
time out to give
winning
your support
by
to
playing to
our
their
best
strengths.
stadium
There
fund.
was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.